In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to start a Zoom meeting. To know when to join a Zoom meeting, you'll want to pay attention to your teacher's postings either on Seesaw, in 3rd grade Class Dojo, or in 4th grade in Schoology. When it's time to join a Zoom meeting, you will simply click on the picture of the teacher's meeting that you want to join. Once you click on that picture, a pop-up will show up saying, "Open this page in Zoom." Click on Open. Then you'll be joining the meeting, and you'll have the option to join with video. Go ahead and click on that blue button. Then, depending on the settings of your teacher, you might be put in a waiting room. This waiting room would be utilized if your teacher is helping another student at the time that you're trying to join. Sometimes you'll be entered right into the meeting depending on the settings that the teacher has set for that meeting. Once you are admitted into that meeting, you will be able to see your teacher show up. There'll be a pop-up that says, "To hear others, please join audio." You want to click on Call using Internet Audio. Once you have done that, you have been joined into the meeting. Most likely you will join the meeting muted. And the reason for this is if you have a whole classroom of students joining and everyone is unmuted, the sound would get very crazy and you wouldn't understand what was being said. So you will join that meeting probably with no audio. And your teacher will unmute you as needed throughout the meeting. So a couple of things I want to show you in Zoom. First, if you click towards the top left-hand corner, you will see different views. And you're going to want to click on the one that's a grid-looking view towards the top right-hand corner and change it into the gallery view. The gallery view will allow you to see multiple classmates and the teacher at the same time. The other thing, if you click towards the top of the screen, you will see the unmute button available. And we won't actually click on it now or we'll get some feedback, but if your teacher allows, you'll be able to click on that unmute button in order to unmute yourself and talk. Other things that you can click on in the top, towards the top middle, top right, is participants. If you click on participants, you will be able to see who else is currently in that meeting. You will also see a chat feature at the very bottom. That chat feature will sometimes be set up so that you can talk to your teacher. Usually it's going to be set so that you will not be able to talk to your classmates. Sometimes the chat feature might be turned off altogether, depending on your teacher's preferences. Next, if you click on the More option in the top right-hand corner, you will be able to see a bunch of different options, including adding emojis, settings, background, and raising your hand. When we see these features, I really want you to think of our SOAR expectations. Our goal of using Zoom is for a learning platform in order to learn. So if we have kids playing with emojis and changing settings and changing backgrounds, that can be very distracting from our learning. So please be respectful and let's leave those features alone for now. The one feature I do want to point out here, though, is the raise the hand option. If you click the raise your hand option, the teacher will be able to see that you've raised your hand. Especially if you're muted, this will be a way of you being able to say, "Hey, I have a question. Let me have a chance to talk." And your teacher will be able to unmute you so that you can talk. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to leave the meeting when you're done. If you click towards the top left-hand corner, you will see a feature that says Leave Meeting. When you click that, you will be able to leave the current meeting that you're in. And then click on Leave Meeting. This concludes our tutorial in Zoom. Thank you.